Welcome to Rich Mind and Heart, where ancient wisdom meets modern science. Before we begin, remember this. Hildegard of Bingen, born in 1098 and died in 1179, was not only a mystic, but also a healer and scientist of her time. She was declared a saint and doctor of the Church. Around 1150, she wrote her comprehensive book, Physica, still valued today beyond religion because it describes natural healing, nutrition, and remedies that modern science continues to confirm. Over the centuries, many healings have been recorded among people who followed her guidance, using healthful foods and natural supplements described in Physica. Each plant, stone, or natural element carries its own power to restore balance and health. Hildegard's wisdom unites faith and reason, spirit and body, making her one of history's most extraordinary voices. In this video series within Rich Mind and Heart, you will experience a concise guide to the methods and natural products described by Hildegard in Physica. May these films serve you as a quick path to healing both body and soul whenever you are in need. Nettle, Hildegard's herb of blood and renewal. To the hidden power of the sting of nettle has scared many. Brush against it and you feel fire on your skin. But within that sting lies medicine. To Hildegard of Bingen, nettle was not a weed, but a gift of purification, a plant of detox, of blood renewal, of inner fire that heals instead of harms. And today, science confirms what Hildegard already knew. Nettle is one of the most powerful herbs for cleansing, calming inflammation, and strengthening the blood. Part 1. Hildegard's view of nettle. Hildegard described nettle as an herb that warms the stomach, purifies the blood, and drives out waste. For her, nettle was a plant of balance, painful on the outside, healing on the inside. It was used in soups, teas, and tonics, especially in springtime, when the body needed renewal after the heavy foods of winter. To Hildegard, nettle was a herb of transition, helping the body and spirit move from heaviness to lightness. Part 2. Nettle in modern science. Modern research confirms nettle's ancient reputation. Detoxifying. Nettle supports the kidneys and liver, helping flush toxins and excess fluids. Anti-inflammatory. Compounds in nettle reduce inflammation, making it useful for arthritis and joint pain. Blood support. Rich in iron and chlorophyll, nettle helps with anemia and strengthens red blood cells. Allergy relief. Nettle reduces histamine, calming seasonal allergies. The sting that once seemed a curse is actually proof of its bioactive compounds at work. Part 3. Nettle and the blood. In Hildegard's time, the health of the blood was seen as the foundation of vitality. When the blood was dirty, illness followed. Today, we know blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and life itself to every cell. Nettle nourishes blood with iron, supports hemoglobin, and improves circulation. By cleansing the blood, nettle renews both body and mind. It is not just detox, it is rebirth. Part 4. Nettle and the brain. Nettle's impact reaches the brain as well. By lowering inflammation and improving blood flow, it enhances mental clarity, reduces fatigue, and stabilizes mood. When the blood is clean, the brain is clear. When the brain is clear, discipline and focus awaken. Nettle becomes not just a herb of the body, but a herb of mindset. Part 5. The spiritual dimension. Symbolically, nettle is the herb of strength through discomfort. Its sting teaches that pain can also heal. It reminds us the path of discipline is not always gentle. Sometimes it burns before it purifies. Drinking nettle tea is not just nutrition, it is a ritual, taking the sting of life and transforming it into fuel for growth. Hildegard saw nettle as an ally of purification, a fire that cleanses not only the blood, but also the spirit of heaviness. Part 6. How to use nettle. Tea. Dried nettle leaves steeped in hot water for detox, blood, and allergies. Soup. Traditional spring nettle soup restores iron and minerals. Extracts. Modern supplements concentrate its anti-inflammatory power, but Hildegard would remind us the best form is the simplest, the plant as close to nature as possible. The code of nettle is more than a weed. It is fire turned into medicine. It detoxifies, reduces inflammation, nourishes the blood, clears the mind. Its deeper lesson, discomfort, is often the doorway to healing. What stings at first can purify in the end. The body becomes lighter, the blood becomes stronger, the spirit becomes freer. This is the rich mind and heart code of nettle. Dear listener, acknowledge that this wisdom was suppressed for centuries to keep you from raising your body to its full potential. Remember, as your body rises, your spirit also ascends. They go hand in hand together. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this episode. It marks your path of awakening and higher consciousness. Just as Hildegard's wisdom has guided people for hundreds of years, we now wish to extend this knowledge to future generations with content that shows how her teachings remain just as relevant today. If you would like to discover products inspired by Hildegard's teachings, please visit the trusted independent shops listed in the description. These are not affiliate links, only resources we believe offer the best quality in line with Hildegard's tradition.